Hello, everybody. We are standing in front of the G-Gauge layout at the National Toy Train Museum, also the TCA headquarters here in Ronks, Pennsylvania. So we're going to take a look at their G-Gauge layout today. G-Gauge, G-Scale, large scale, garden trains are pretty much part of the same type of lingo here. Large scale trains. The term large scale applies to any model train which operates on number 1 gauge track, also generically known as G scale or G gauge track. This exhibit shows many different sizes of trains which run on number 1 gauge track. Garden railroads are built in backyards and other natural settings. They incorporate living plants, rocks, water, and other features of landscape into the railroad. The German firm of LGB entered the U.S. market in the late 1960s. Its trains have acquired an excellent reputation for their rugged and reliable performance. They are the manufacturer of choice for many outdoor layouts, also known as garden railroads. Dakman, Aristocrat, and USA Trains are a longtime producer of large-scale trains. Lionel entered the market in 1987, MTH in 2001. So we'll take a look at this cool G-scale display here. Got Bobby's garage. Looks like he's working on a Mustang. I got bad news for Bobby. He'll be working on that Mustang all the time. Marklin Zeppelin D-LZ130, limited edition model produced by Marklin in 1999 to commemorate the Marklin's anniversary 1859 to 1999, sold only to dealers. But I like the effect of having Z-scale, using Z-scale as a garden train on a garden train railroad. Fowler HO gauge hot air balloon kit number 1004, advertising Marklin. I think they did a pretty nice job putting together this G-scale display for the amount of room they had to do it. Look at the cool Aristocrat Blue Comet. The Blue Comet train is such an iconic train in any gauge. The major manufacturers of large-scale trains are represented on the shelves above and to the right of this layout. Some are closely modeled on prototypes such as Roberts Line's Burlington Zephyr, while others such as Bachmann's Emmett Kelly Circus Set are whimsical. From the variety of toy trains shown here, it is easy to understand the widespread appeal of the toy train hobby. And for those who don't know, Lionel was into making large-scale trains at one time, and here is a GP9 that represents the time when they were into gauge 1 or large-scale trains. Unfortunately, Aristocrat is long out of business, but here is a U25B. Here is an MTH Gauge 1 Challenger steam locomotive. It is unknown if MTH will continue the Gauge 1 lineup at this time. Here we have the Kalamazoo toy train display. Kalamazoo Toy Trains was producing trains in 1 gauge, also known as R scale, or G scale, G gauge, garden gauge, pretty much the same. The name means the same. Kalamazoo 1 gauge trains. Here are some prototype production samples, some items that were never produced. Kalamazoo was incorporated as an official company in January 1981. They produced 1 gauge trains based off American prototypes constructed mainly before 1900s. Kalamazoo competed with LGB and Bachmann. They eventually ceased production and sales and officially went out of business in 1995. And here we have some interesting literature here. The large picture above shows the home of the Kalamazoo Toy Train Works, and as you can see, it is located at a real train station